What if social media apps started with a solid foundation of ethics? They would certainly look much different than Instagram or Facebook or Threads. But what would they actually look like? Vox Pop does exactly this. Using our app is taking a positive, intentional step to a better world. Today, we're going to walk you through how to use Vox Pop to get the most out of it. To start, think of Vox Pop as a cross between Twitter and WhatsApp. There's a way to listen to anyone on the app, like in Twitter. This is an open public forum where we support free speech. Then, there is another part of the app that enables person-to-person or person-to-group communication, but a smaller scale than Twitter. We do all this from a foundation of ethics, trying to make our app a way to live a better life, not a way to get rich as possible. And for reference, the ethical framework we use is called secular humanism. Welcome to the community and to the resistance. Navigation. There are 4 primary tabs in the navigation. The first is the public forum. In the little pill navigation, this is the planet icon. This is where if you post something, anyone can read or see it. The second tab is your connection dashboard. This shows you who you engage with, who engages with you, and what values are the most engaging. The third tab is the community tab. This is where you decide who you connect with, who connects with you, and how you want people to connect with you. Lastly is the sanctuary tab. This is where you create one-on-one chats or group chats. As we show you how to use these tabs, you'll start to see how everything is built on a foundation of ethics. Our journey starts in the community tab. This is where you decide who you want to connect to and who can connect to you. And the reasons you want people to connect with you. When you first download the app, this tab will be empty except for one name, Jason Sears, the app's creator. You always start with one friend. Citizen, profile, and settings. Anyone using the app is referred to as a citizen. The first link is your profile and settings page. We'll come back to this later. Citizens I'm following. The next section is the Citizens I'm Following section. This will be empty when you first load the app, and it will start to fill up as you make more connections. After someone shows up in this section, you will be able to read their posts in the forum and send direct messages to them in the sanctuary. If you decide you don't want to be connected with someone, you can unfollow them here. If you want to stay connected but don't want to see any of their posts, you can mute them. Unmuting is easy at a click of the button.
Citizens following me. The next section is the Citizens Following Me section. This is a list of people who have chosen to follow you, so they can see your posts in the forum, but you haven't connected with them yet, so they can't directly message you. Discover Community. The next section is the Discover Community section. This section will suggest people that you probably know to make it easier to connect with them. Blocked Citizens. The last section is the Blocked Citizens section. If you choose to block someone, they will show up on this list. You can always choose to unblock someone if you want. This section is collapsed by default, so you don't have to look at any of the names if you don't want to. Now, let's go back to the top. Search Citizens. You'll notice a little search bar called Search Citizens. This is an all-purpose search bar. If you type a name here, it will show up if the person is using the app in any of the below sections. Most people use this to find new connections. Citizen Profile and Settings. This section deserves more explanation. When we tap on this, it opens a new screen. This is how the world can see you. Pick an avatar image. You might have some badges here. Currently, we have a unique badge for people who are part of the beta testing. It's a founder's badge. We have another badge signifying a verified identity. This badge means we've tried our hardest and we think this is a real human. We have a zero tolerance for bots policy on this app. We want every person to be a verified human. Below this is the most important part of our entire app. This is your personal values section. You can pick up to 10 of your personal values. You definitely want to pick at least 3. This section is the heart and soul of VoxPop. We track the values you thoughtfully chose to help you live up to your values. In this app, we do our best to make sure the way you post, the way you respond to posts, the people you connect with, all line up with your personal values. Below this are some housekeeping items. You can sign out of this account, you can reset your password, you can delete your account. When you do this, it deletes all of your messages and images and videos. Everything. This is your account. You decide what to do with the data. We won't get in the way. Lastly, we have a button that says sanitize my account. When ICE was assaulting the people in Minneapolis, I heard some protesters' friends were encouraging them to delete all their posts from Instagram or other social media before they go to protest. They were afraid the posts would be used against them. As you can imagine, this is not an easy task to simply delete all of one's posts. In VoxPop, we listen to you. The last thing we want is for our app to be used against citizens. If you click sanitize my account, it will delete all your images, videos, posts, and messages. We don't keep copies.
Forum tab. The forum is the public square. This is similar to Twitter, but we at VoxPop think you can get behind how VoxPop is different, and you will see each post has a yellow pill-shaped metrics bar. This metrics bar shows how well the post lines up with the secular humanism ethical framework. The more elements of secular humanism in the post, the longer it will stay at the top of your feed. The first 2 items, curiosity and vulnerability, are user-driven. The post makes you think, that's interesting, tell me more, and click on their little brain. If the post makes you think something like, I know what this feels like, you've been through that before, then click on the little heart. Our algorithm gives more clicks, less wait. The other 4 metrics, resilience, science, honesty, and courage, are system-driven. This means that the algorithm will decide whether your post has met the criteria to be marked with one or more of those attributes. These all have a significant weight. The whole idea is to support people for ethical behavior. There is also a comments option. Anyone can comment on any post in the public forum. If the post violates the community rules, like with violence or bullying, it will be removed. The poster's avatar is where things get interesting. You can tap on the avatar to see an enlarged image. You can choose to see that person's profile or block them. If you tap on View Profile, you will see the publicity available information about that person, like their personal values. This will help you decide whether you really want to engage with that person, if you can support their chosen values. There are two more things we should point out. A major part of an ethical social media app is consent. When an app like Instagram is image forward, you don't consent to seeing what is shown. Anyone can simply put almost any image in front of you for you to experience. Apps like Instagram get you hooked by eliciting strong emotional responses. Type of response, good or bad, doesn't matter. In Vox Pop, you only see the images or videos if you choose. If the text is engaging enough or gives you an intriguing topic, then click to see more. Only see more if you consent.
Lastly, to create a post for the forum, click on the plus floating button. Draft your post in the screen that pops up. You can attach an image or a video. In the interest of transparency and ethics, Vox Pop wants your post to make as much impact as possible. If you tap on the AA button, which stands for Ask Aristotle, our bot will analyze your post and suggest changes that will make the post score better based on our algorithm. You can, of course, ignore all the recommendations if you want. Your post is your creation. Just click the post button to post in the forum. If your post violates the community rules, it will be flagged and potentially removed. If you want to know what is flagged, then read more about secular humanism. Sanctuary tab. The shield icon and the floating navigation bar is a sanctuary tool. There is where we can create one-on-one or group conversations. Press the floating plus button to create a new sanctuary. Name your sanctuary and invite as many people as you want. In the sanctuary, it works just like any other chat app. The only difference is that Vox Pop never records or searches any of your conversations. The app isn't owned by a billionaire. It's simply here to give you a private place to chat. You can react and reply to chats. In the chat menu, if you're getting too many notifications from a large group chat, simply click the little speaker button to mute the chat. You can also long press on a chat to pin it to the top of the list, rename it, or leave the chat.
The Heartbeat tab. This tab is designed to give you more awareness of the real impact your presence has. It tells you the type of people who want to engage with you. It will tell you the values of the people who interact with your posts and conversations the most, and it will tell you how deeply people engage. It will tell you how many people react to your posts, how many people comment, and what values drive those people. It will also tell you the value scores of your posts, so you can check to see if your posts actually line up with your own values. This will give you the insight to decide if you want to line up your posts with your values or if you want to change your values to align better with your posts. Wrap up. In the end, we at Vox Pop want this social app to help people find better connection to their community and to better live up to their personal values. If it doesn't do this, please reach out and tell us how we can make it better.